Went up to the Phoenix area to do some Christmas shopping and stopped by a few stores. And this is our first visit to the Cabelas Store. We've been ordering through their catalogs for many years and, of course, seen their website. But this is our first time where we got to visit one of their stores. This one's in Glendale, Arizona. We asked if it was okay if we took some video, and they said sure. And you can see why. They're pretty proud of this store. It's huge, giant building, and our eyes were drawn immediately to the large man-made rock mountain right in the middle of the store. It's really the center of the store. It's sort of built around it. Large, full mount taxidermy of all kinds of wildlife. Maybe except for the polar bear stuff that we might see except for that water buffalo stuff that we would see in North America, though, for the most part. Everything from big predators, big game, small critters. Pretty much everything is covered. There's even a snake in there. Again, this is trying to show the scale of the store. Lots of merchandise, of course, but museum quality taxidermy, just impressively displayed in this large mountain, really. So there's deer, there's elk, there's some sheep up there, there's wolves, foxes, there's a mountain lion around the corner. You see a ram up at the top. It's interesting too for the kids, just to kind of have fun. You can walk right up to everything, walk around, and you actually get to walk through here. Take a look at what that cat's looking at. There's a whole buffet for him. He's got antelope, there's some sheep up there, and then he's got deer. So he's just got to take his pick and jump over and have lunch. So you've got this sort of tunnel or canyon that you can walk through, and as you look up, see that there's other places where you can get in. You can, from the second floor, you can kind of walk across and get up close to those sheep. And you've got, I think, a bear there. And as you walk from the fishing area over there, you come across through this canyon into the archery and the wildlife museum. So we're taking a look up again, about 2 stories, at those mounts that are, presented as, in a very natural way. This is taking a look as we walked into that canyon from the second floor. This is also the footwear area. Then here we are from that second floor, looking down into the canyon there, and at some of the deer that are represented. So that down there is that canyon. That barely see that mountain line across the way, looking at these deer and sheep. There's a rattlesnake there. You can walk across this little arch and take a closer look at these sheep and goats up here. Then there's that bear again. Some people walking through the little canyon. And there's a coyote. And we zoom in past the back of that sheep there. That's the shooting area, the firearms area. We'll be over there in a minute. You can see again the scale of this store. I don't know if that's a full-size plane, but it's definitely a large-scale replica hanging there right in the middle of the store. So as I mentioned, there's the wildlife museum at the store, and again, they just do this for the celebration of the different wildlife in North America, because there's no products in this room. It's a pretty large room. Museum quality taxidermy, again, on display in a natural setting. Just a real treat to see something like this. No admission or anything. It's just part of the store. You wander in and can take a look. There's just like a museum or something. They tell you what the critters are that you're looking at. They're posed in just very natural types of poses. So again, it is a store though, so we're jumping back out into the store. We were looking for gifts, so we were heading around the camping area. We looked at the vehicle section. We didn't get too much into the fishing section, but there's a whole section for fishing and for boats and that kind of thing. There's actually a lot of food stuff there, not just food to eat, but you've got your camping food, you've got your food preparation, and all the different water bottles. So again, this is pretty much everything you'd ever need if you were going on an outdoor adventure. They're going to have at the store. Of course, if you're going hunting or fishing, you've got those supplies. The whole section over there for fishing. Kind of doing a slow mo of the firearms section. There's that whole back wall of firearms, and I think these were used firearms in a bunch of big racks, and then there was this room of fine firearms. So I hope that shows you how big the Cabela store was. We would have known how big it was. We probably would have gone up there sooner. So we were leaving, and plenty of people were still heading in. It's a very popular store. Lots of merchandise, though. They're not about to run out. If you got one in your area, check them out.